Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
Now here's Irving. The wide open look here for Wood. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Nice shot by Portis.
I tell you what, he clearly is one of the best players in the league who does not get the same kind of gas that other guys do. But there's no better all-around guard in the NBA than Drew Holiday.
Back to Irving. Lets the three fly. Dallas no good that time either.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Now, here's Doncic. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Doncic doesn't give the mid-range a lot of love, but he has the touch to knock it down from there.
You know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
And finished off by Wood.
Boy, I tell you what, on the jam, Wood can just be ruthless. Won't let anybody stop him when he's going to the cup.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Connaughton. Drills it from outside. Connaughton's got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Doncic. Irving misses.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
Good on the second free throw. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
First personal foul.
And you knew things were going south for Irving and the Nets when they couldn't agree on a contract. He was eventually traded and is a big talent boost to this team. Kyrie still has all the talent in the world, even if it comes with some risk.
Wood with the block.
Boy, nice job that time by Wood going after the block and getting it.
Picked him clean. Here's Giannis. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket. Outside Irving. Pass to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Connaughton with it. Wood with the block. And here is Irving. Pass to Wood. And finished off by Wood.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam.
Heads up basketball, plain and simple, guys. You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
Second personal foul.
The Mavericks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
The first quarter all wrapped up.
The Bucks, 16.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Milwaukee.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Holiday. Back to Lopez. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
You know, Lopez to me is what you think of when you hear the term stretch five, a center with some real deep range.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Doncic. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the beard, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Mark, if you take a look at the superstars on this Bucks team, they are extremely selfless.
Yeah, they really are. That's one of their great attributes. They just want to win. The pieces fit well together. Doesn't matter how they do it, who does it. They're all in it to win championships. Total team mindset. Hey, we know Tim Hardaway Jr. is a guy who takes a lot of threes, especially when he finds wiggle room from the corners. He salivates for those.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message. They're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter now. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Off the inbound. Wood can't hit. Milwaukee in the lead. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And Holiday has it in the corner. It's good from long range. Holiday's got 5 now.
You know, he's often the setup guy, but Holiday gives you just as much, maybe even more, as a terrific finisher.
Down low. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Over in the corner, Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
A shot by Middleton, wide open. Offline with his three. Irving surveying the floor. Driving to the basket. Wood can't hit. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Dallas.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20-10 guy, but now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
And you hear about impacting winning? How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
Outside Holiday. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. For 3, Portis. And again, the Bucks miss. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Doncic outside. And they recover it. Pass to McGee. The kick out to Irving. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Allen. Fires the 3. Cans it from downtown.
3.
Allen's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
Improving as a playmaker, Giannis knows this is the next step in him becoming an even greater player.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Bucks leading by 6. Here's Lopez. There's the drive. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Lopez has got 6 points.
Big 7-footer rumbling into the lane.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Outside Irving. Outside Hardaway. Into the lane. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Boy, an attacker who's not afraid to get a little rugged and physical. I like Hardaway Jr.'s disposition, fellas.
Middleton inside the 3-point line. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Milwaukee with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. We'll return shortly. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold. You know, when you think about the all-time greats in Milwaukee Bucks history, I mean, two names come right to mind at the top of the list. Lou Alcindor, also known now as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. 7-point differential. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. Clark, both Kareem and Giannis Antetokounmpo are greats in their own unique respective right, aren't they?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, forces of nature, both of those guys. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the iconic and unmatched skyhook, which was a lethal weapon. And then Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, you think about his athleticism, his speed, his ball handling skills at 7 feet tall is something we've not quite seen. Both of those guys had similar impact in their uniqueness and their championship caliber mindsets.
On the wing, Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. And no good. Good work defensively by Crowder. Fades away. Lopez, no luck.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Nice break, Milwaukee. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Phenomenal playmaking instincts from Holiday, getting the ball to a ready shooter on time and on target.
Here's Irving. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Here's Crowder. Wood with the block. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Milwaukee ball. Buck substitution. Grayson Allen.
Here's Holiday. He's got 5. Pass to Crowder. Good D by Wood.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Here's Irving. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
First team foul.
And you talk about believing in yourself. And how about Christian Wood?
Greg, self-talk and self-confidence is critically important at this level. And, you know, this guy, Christian Wood, was cut or waived from 4 NBA teams. Wasn't on an NBA roster for an entire season. Finally broke through with Detroit in year 5, and there's no turning back now for the big fella.
One more time for your favorite team, your D-Town Blues.
And the first one at the line is good.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they performed at the line.
And the Mavericks call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
It's Allen on the wing. And slam dunk by Allen.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
Mavericks trailed by 5.
During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas, and they also got a new GM.
1:19 left in the third quarter. Here's Irving.
And you know, Antetokounmpo is really a master at getting a hand up in the face of shooters. Excellent at contesting the shots and really distracts guys when they get into their shooting rhythm.
Back to Holiday. Clock at 6. Giannis high post. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Portis can't get it to go. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Trailing by 5. Outside Irving. Again the miss by the Mavericks. On offense here, the Bucks. Middleton outside. This one for 3.
Chris Middleton.
And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Boy, I like seeing Middleton stroke it from downtown. That release of his, pure as white-driven snow.
Back to Doncic. Hardaway goes in. And we've reached the end of the third. Bucks lead by 8. We're back after this from a...
The Bucks, 43.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Milwaukee has possession. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Pass to Portis. Shoots a fader. And they get it back. Back to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
You can tell that Giannis takes pride in his activity level, the way he plays, his intensity level. And you see the result of that activity on second chance buckets like this. You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
For 3, Portis. Mavericks trailed by 10. Doncic with it. Picked up by Portis. And it's Doncic missing. Outside Portis. Here's Middleton. Middleton is doubled. Here's Antetokounmpo. Stolen by McGee. Wood sets a screen. Here's Irving. That shot off. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Here's Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Portis has got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks. McGee. Antetokounmpo on the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to Irving. 4 on the clock. Hardaway from outside. Bucks leading by 12. Now Portis. That one goes in. 8 points for Bobby Portis.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Dallas again missing. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Holiday. Pass to Portis. Takes a three. And another make to his score.